Shahman. Imagine Shabbat. State your register. Shahman. Ban. Aparian. Ban. Yasharala. Afwan by the Aparian by Yasharala. Right. How about Hashem Yerushay Barakatah? How about Hashem Yerushay Barakatah? Yun, which means wine. La Yasharala, which means to Israel. Paul, which means horn. I imagine so Panya Hakadam, which means stand, turn, face the east. The Lord's Prayer in the Hebrew. Abanawa. Shabbat Shemayim. Kodash Hayah. Shemka. Yahweh. Malachka. Taba'ah. Ratizaka. Hayah. Aisha. Ba'aratza. Sawah. Hayah. Bashemayim. The Thunganau. Makam. Kalyawam. Wasalakno. Kawatno. Kasalakno. Kawatno. Wala'ah. Tabiyano. I want to say one. Above. Hoshani. Mayan. Ra. Kaya. Waka. Amalakwa. Waha'ala. Wahataparat. I will love you. Amen. In the English, our Father, which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Yahweh, thy kingdom come, thy will be done in earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our debts as we forgive our debtors. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, and the power, and the glory, forever. So be it. The prayer for Hakak, which is the power in the Hebrew. Yahweh, Bashem Yahushai, Baruch Hashai, the Thunlino, Hakak, Darpa'ah, Kal Maka'Allah, Makal Marawa, Hakak, Azahar, Hamatazrayim, Hakak, Lakwayam, Hamatu, Hakak, Arwakawa, Atama'ala, Agarashan, Bashem Yahushai, the water Aman. In the English, Yahweh, in the name of Yahushai, please give us the power, the power to heal all manner of sickness, and all manner of disease, the power to cleanse the lepers, the power to raise the dead, the power against unclean spirits, to cast them out. In the name of Yahushai, thank you. So be it. Psalms 121. In the Hebrew, Asha'a Ayanya, Al-Hahari, Ma'ayan, Yaba'ah, Isaiah, Ma'ayin Yahweh, Aisha, Shemayim, Wa'aratza, Aliyathan, Amawat, Regalka, Aliyanawam, Shamarka, Kana, La'ayanawam, Wala'ayashan, Shomar Yasha'ala, Yahweh, Shamarka, Yahweh, Kazalka, Aliyah, Yomyunka, Yomum, Hashamash, La'ayakaka, Wayarak, Galayala, Yahweh, Yashamarka, Makal Ra, Yashamar, After Yahweh, Yashamar, Plaza'aka, Wabawa'aka, Ma'aitha, Wa'aida Walum. In English, I will lift up mine eyes unto the hills. From whence cometh my help? My help cometh from Yahweh, which made heaven and earth. He will not suffer thy foot to be moved. He that keepeth thee will not slumber. Behold, he that keepeth Israel.
He that keepeth Israel.
So neither slumber nor sleep.
Neither slumber nor sleep.
Yahweh is thy keeper.
Yahweh is thy keeper.
Yahweh is thy shade upon thy right hand.
Yahweh is thy shade upon the right hand.
The sun shall not smite thee by day,
The sun shall not smite thee by day,
nor the moon by night.
nor the moon by night.
Yahweh shall preserve thee from all evil.
Yahweh shall preserve thee from all evil.
He shall preserve thy soul.
He shall preserve thy soul.
Yahweh shall preserve thy going out
Yahweh shall preserve thy going out
and thy coming in,
and thy coming in.
from this time forth
This time forth
and forevermore.
and forevermore.
Psalms 83 in the Hebrew. Alahayim,
Alahayim,
Al Damayalika,
Al-Damayam,
Al Takarash,
Al-Karash,
Wa Al Tashakwat,
Al-Tashakwa,
Al
Al,
Kayahana,
Kayahana,
Awiyabika,
Awiyab,
Yahami one, Wa Mishanayika, Nasha'awa,
Nasha'awa,
Ra'ash,
Ra'ash,
Alamika, Ya'ariyamu, Sawad, Wayata Yaitazwa, Al Zabawanyika, Amarwa, Lakawa, Wanakakiru, Regalia, Wala'a, Yazakar, Sham Yasha'al, Iwad, Kaya, Nawa'itazwa, La, Yakadwa, Alika, Baryat, Yakarafwa, Ahalia, Adawam, Wayashamalim, Mawa'aba, Wahagari, Gabal, Wa'imwan, Wa'imalak, Kalashah, I'm Yashabia, Tazawar, Yamashawar, Nalawa, Imam, Hayawa, Zarwa, Banyalawat, Salah, Aishalahum, Kamadi, Kasayasara, Kayabi, Manakal, Koyashwan, Nashamadwa, Ba'ayan Da'ara, Hayawa, Daman, La'adama, Shayathamwa, Nadiyamwa, Ka'ira, Wakaza'aba, Wakazabah, Wakazazalmanai, Kansai Kamwa, Ashar, Marwa, Nearashah, Lanawa, Nawa, Alahayim, Alahayab, Shayathamwa, Kagaldala, Kakwash, Kapunyaraka, Ka'ash, Ira, Wakalahaba, Dalahat, Haryu, Khan, Doradatma, Basairaka, Basawapaka, the Bahalam, Mala'ah, Punyaham, Balawam, Wayabakwashwa, Shamka, Yahawa, Yabashwa, Wayabahawa, Ida, Wayakaparwa, Wayabadwa, Wayadawa, Kaya, Atha, Shamka, Yahawa, Labadka, Iliwan, Al Kaharataza. In the English, keep not thou silence, O my power.
Keep not thou silence, O power.
Hold not thy peace. And be not still, O power.
Be not still, O power.
For lo, thine enemies make a tumult.
Thine enemies make a tumult.
And they that have lifted up the head.
They have lifted up the head.
Salakia, and they that hate thee have lifted up the head.
They that hate thee have lifted up the head.
They have taken crafty counsel against thy people.
They have taken crafty counsel against thy people.
And consulted against thy hidden ones.
Consult against thy hidden.
They have said, come.
They have said, come.
And let us cut them off from being a nation.
Let us cut them off from being a nation.
That the name of Israel
The name of Israel
may be no more remembered.
no more remembered.
For they have consulted together with one consent.
They have consulted together with one consent.
They are confederate against thee.
They are confederate against thee.
The tabernacles of Edom,
The tabernacles of Edom,
and the Ishmaelites,
The Ishmaelites,
of Moab,
Moab,
the Hagarenes,
the Hagarenes,
the Baal,
the Baal,
the Ammon,
Ammon,
and Amalek,
Amalek,
the Philistines,
Philistines,
with the inhabitants of Tyre.
the inhabitants of Tyre.
The sword also is joined with them.
So also joined.
They have hope in the children of Lot.
They hope in the children of God.
So Lot,
Lot,
do unto them
do unto them
as unto the Midianites,
as unto the Midianites,
as to Sisera,
as to Sisera,
as to Japheth,
as to Japheth,
at the brook of Kison,
the brook of
which
Kison,
perished at Endor.
which perished at Endor.
They became as dung for the earth.
They became as dung for the earth.
Make their nobles like a red,
Make their nobles like Oreb,
and like Zeed.
like Zeb,
Yea,
Yea,
or their princes as Zabah,
and princes of Sabbath,
and as Zalmunna,
as Zalmunna,
who said,
who said,
let us take to ourselves
Let's take to ourselves
the houses of the power and possessions.
The house of the power and possession.
O my power,
Oh my power,
make them like a wheel,
make them like a wheel,
as the stubble before the wind,
They stumble before the wind.
as the fire burneth the wood,
As the fire burns
and as the flame setteth the mountains on fire.
As the flame set the mountains on fire.
So persecute them with thy
So
tempest,
persecute them with thy tempest.
and make them afraid with thy storm.
And make them afraid with thy storm.
Fill their faces with shame,
Fill their faces with shame,
that they may seek thy name.
They may seek thy name.
O Yahweh,
O Yahweh,
let them be confounded and troubled forever.
let them be confounded confounded in trouble forever.
Yea,
Yea,
let them be put to
Let
shame
them be put to shame.
and perish,
And perish.
that men may know
That they know
that thou,
that thou,
whose name alone
whose name alone
is Yahweh,
is Yahweh,
art the Most High
the Most High,
over all the earth.
and all the earth.
The blessings in the Hebrew. Barak atah Yahweh.
Barak atah Yahweh.
Wa Yahweh Shai.
Wa Yahweh Shai.
Wa Mayat Allah.
Wa Yahweh.
Wa Alahayim.
Wa Yahweh.
Which is up Ya'ah.
Amazah.
Alawak Yahana.
Alawak Yahana.
Halawakyum.
Alawak.
Hasaranyum.
Hasaranyum.
Hakwatazayanyum.
Hakwatazayanyum.
Chayayalyum.
Hayayalyum.
Wahakwathyum.
Hayayalyum.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Hashem Yahweh Shai.
Hashem Yahweh.
The water.
the water.
Amen.
Amen.
In the English. Bless you, Yahweh.
Blessed be Yahweh.
And Yahweh Shai.
And Yahweh Shai.
And Michael.
And Michael.
And the angels.
And the angels.
Commander General Yohana.
Commander General Yohana.
The generals.
Generals.
The captains.
Captains.
The officers.
The officers.
The troopers.
The troopers.
And the sisters.
The sisters.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
In the name of Yahweh Shai.
In the name of Yahweh Shai.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So be it.
So be it.
The curses. Blessed are you, Yahweh,
Blessed be Yahweh.
King of heaven and earth,
King of heaven and earth.
and all things living.
And all things living.
Yahweh. In the name of Yahweh
In the
Shai.
name of Yahweh Shai.
Listen to us now.
Listen to us now.
Right now.
Right now.
Say evils and curses.
Say evils and curses.
Punishment, destruction.
Punishment and destruction.
To the heathen
To the heathen.
that speak against
That
us.
speak against
Thy
us.
prophets,
Thy prophets,
the teachers,
the teachers,
the princes,
the princes,
the priests,
the priests,
the Israelite brothers,
the Israelite brothers,
and the school.
and the school.
Send evils and curses
Say evils and curses.
and punishment, destruction
Punishment and destruction.
to the heathen
To the heathen.
and shake loose
Shake
Shake
loose.
loose.
the treasure
The treasure.
of the rich of Israel
The rich of Israel.
that refuse to give to the school.
Refuse to give to the school.
Force the riches to enter into thy sanctuary.
Force their riches into thy sanctuary.
Send evils and curses
Say evils and curses.
and punishment, destruction
Punishment and destruction.
to the Edomites
To the Edomites.
and the nations
And the nations.
and their drug dealers,
Drug
the
dealers.
court system,
Court
system.
prison system,
Prison system.
Planned Parenthood,
Planned Parenthood.
all the governments of our enemies,
All the governments of our enemies.
Amalek synagogues and armies,
Amalek synagogues and
the
armies.
Roman Catholic Church,
The Roman Catholic Church.
the Pope,
The Pope.
Islam,
Islam.
Christianity,
Christianity.
Egyptology,
Egyptology.
militia,
Militia.
Ku Klux Klan,
Ku Klux Klan.
Aryan Nation,
Aryan Nation.
skinheads,
Skinheads.
posse comitatus,
Posse comitatus.
the gay movement,
Gay movement.
the lesbian movement,
Lesbian.
spies,
Spies.
workers of witchcraft,
Workers of witchcraft.
NASA space program,
NASA space
the
program.
Army,
The Army.
Navy,
Navy.
Air Force,
Air Force.
Marines,
Marines.
Wall Street,
Wall Street.
open up the internet
Open up the internet.
and the airwaves,
The airwaves.
the cable access channel,
Cable access
the
channel.
radio channel,
Radio channel.
convict the spirit,
Give the spirit.
any of thy people
Any of thy people.
that seek to stop
That
us
seek to stop
and
us.
bring swift destruction
Bring swift
to
destruction.
all the heathen
To all the
that
heathen.
stand in the way
That stand in the way.
or try to stop us
Try to stop
from
us.
broadcasting your word
Broadcasting your word
throughout the planet Earth.
throughout the planet Earth.
Let loose all the plagues,
And loose all the planes.
cause them to go to and fro
All go to and fro.
through the earth
Through the earth.
and consume them.
Consume them.
Let the plagues
Let the plagues
shake the house of the thief
Take the house of the thief.
and the murderer.
And the murderer.
Let Yahweh Shai,
And Yahweh Shai.
Michael and Gabriel
Michael and Gabriel.
come down with the flying saucers
Down to flying saucers.
and punish all the heathen
Punish all the
that
heathen
come up against us
that come up against
as
us.
we speak thy
And
word.
we seek thy word.
Cause it to be known by all
Cause to be known by all.
that it is the angels that have done it.
That is the angels that have done it.
Cause it to be spread through the media
Cause to be spread through the media.
throughout the whole world.
Throughout the whole world.
Cause them to shake at thy coming.
Cause to shake it that coming.
In the name of Yahweh Shai.
In the name of Yahweh Shai.
Thank you always.
Thank you always.
So be it.
So be it.
Saw her face the front. Yeshabim. Shalom. We're back here again. Still in the early chapters of Genesis. These are essential stories. These are the foundation of everything that comes after this. Everything in the Bible is based on understanding what happened in Genesis. And so we're going to pick it up in the 19th chapter and the 36th verse. Take it into Hebrew.
Genesis chapter 19, verse 36. Watahara Yad Shathaya Banawath Lawat.
That Shafia Bunawat is his two daughters, right? These are words that we've been seeing a lot as we go through these early chapters. We see a lot of, numbers and family words. Keep going.
Khan. Mabaya Han.
That's another long word built off a very basic root word. That's off the word Abba for father. So Ma'abiya Hun is, in this case, by their father. Keep going.
Genesis chapter 19, verse 37. Wathalad, Habakaya Ra, Ban, Wathakwara, Shemawa, Mawab, Hawa, Abaya, Mawab, Aid, Hayawam. Genesis chapter 19, verse 38. Wahatazaya Ra, Gam, Hawa, Yalada, Ban, Watakwara, Shemawa, Ban, Amaya, Hawa, Abaya, Banya, Imawan, Aid, Hayawam. Genesis chapter 20, verse 1. Wayasai, Washam, Abaram, Aratazah, Anagab, Wayashab, Bayan, Warash, Wabayan, Shawar, Wayagar, Bagarara.
And everybody has been paying attention to the Hebrew classes should start to recognize a lot of these words. Because everything you just read in those last couple of verses are words we've seen a whole lot. And these are excellent opportunities. And some of these words in here that I pointed out lately, if you get to know brothers' names, you start to recognize words like Korah, and let it sink in. Live with it. This is our language. Take it. Keep reading.
Khan. Genesis chapter 20, verse 2. Wayamar, Abaram, Al, Shara, Ashatawa, Akathahia, Hawa, Wayashalak, Abaya, Malak, Gararar, Wayakwak, Af, Shara. Genesis 20, verse 3. Wayaba, Alahayam, Al, Abaya, Malak, Bakala, Wam, Halaya, La, Wayamar, Lawa, Hanak, Math, Ail, Hasha, Bashar, Lakwakath, Wahal, Wah, Ba'ilath, Ba'il. Genesis 20, verse 4.
It's like, I love the way our language works. You're going to see when we go into the English, the phrase here in the English is, behold, thou art but a dead man. In the Hebrew, it's just Hanukkah, Math, which is say, look at you, dead. Keep going.
Genesis 20, verse 4. Wabayah, Malak, La, Barab, Alayah, Wayamar, Adanya, Hagawalyah, Gam, Tazarayak, the Haragag.
Right, yeah. All right. To the English. Verse 36.
Genesis chapter 20, verse 36. They were both the daughters of Lot, with child by their father. And the firstborn bare a son, and called his name Moab. The same is the father of the Moabites, unto this day. Verse 38. And the younger, she also bare a son, and called his name Ben-Ammi. The same is the father of the children of Ammon, unto this day.
And we started this story last week. Man, listen, the Lord chose one lineage and let the others just do stuff like this. Because this is Abraham's nephew, all right? You know, the Lord saved Lot because he was a righteous man and for Abraham's sake, but that didn't mean that Lot's lineage was going to be righteous or favored by the Lord. And look, his own two daughters, as soon as they got out of Sodom, they felt like they were in such dire straits that they had no choice but to get their father drunk and lay down with him to continue their seed. And that is the logic of a heathen. And that is the type of logic that the white man uses out there every day. Because the white man is the top pervert on the planet. But every other heathen nation is not far behind. Keep going.
So like, if I may, also, Lot daughters, you know what I'm saying, they saw such like, what happened to Sodom, they literally thought it was the end of the world.
Right.
So that's how they had that mind state, because they literally thought it was the end of the world, what they just experienced.
They thought there were the only people left on the planet, but they were not. And if they would have had a little bit of patience and took a little time and gave it a little time, they would have found that out. But as soon as they got out of Sodom, they had to come up with this idea. Keep going.
Genesis 20, verse 1. And Abraham journeyed.
Verse 38.
Oh, it's lucky. Genesis 19, verse 38. And the younger, she also bare a son, and called his name Ben-Ammi. The same is the father of the children of Ammon unto this day.
And so these children of incest are the Moabites and the Ammonites, who became major nations that we know today as the Chinese and the Japanese. And as I said last week, that explains some things. But continue.
Genesis chapter 20, verse 1. And Abraham journeyed from thence toward the south country, and dwelled between Kadesh and Shur, and sojourned in Gerar. Verse 2. And Abraham said of Sarah, his wife, she is my sister. And Abimelech, king of Gerar, sent and took Sarah. Verse 3. But Most High came to Abimelech in a dream by night, and said to him, Behold, thou art a dead man, for the woman which thou hast taken, for she is a man's wife.
Because Abraham did this to protect himself, because we've already seen this happen. Sarah was so beautiful that every time he went into another nation, he just assumed they would kill him and take her. And so he said that it was his sister. But what did that result in? They took her because they thought she didn't have a husband. Keep going.
Genesis chapter 20, verse 4. But Amalek had not come near her, and he said, Most High, wilt thou slay also a righteous nation?
So Abimelech was like, wait, Lord, I didn't touch her yet. I didn't touch her yet. I didn't do anything. We're good, right? Keep going. Oh, back to the Hebrew. Pick it up at verse 5.
Genesis chapter 20, verse 5. Allah, Hawa, Amar, Laya, Akathahya, Hawa, Wahaya, Gam, Hawa, Amara, Akaya, Hawa, Batham, Lababaya, Wabanakwayan, Kapaya, Aishayafya, Zah. Genesis 20, verse 6. Wayamar, Alayad, Alayawa, Hala, Hayam, Bakalam, Gam, Arakaya, Yada Aithya, Kaya, Batham, La Babaka, Aishayath, Zaf, Waka, Shakha, Gam, Anakaya, Awathaka, Makatahwa, Laya, Isle, Khan, La, Nathathayaka, Lanagai I, Alaya. Genesis 20, verse 7. Waitha, Ashab, Ashah, Haya, Yasha, excuse me, Ha, Yash, Kaya, Nabaya, Hawa, Wayathapa, Pala,
Wake up, Palal. Palal is prayer.
Va'idaka, Wakaya, Wa'am, Ayanaka, Vashayab, Dai, Kaya, Mawaf, the Mawaf, Atha, Wakal, Ashar, Laka. Genesis 20, verse 8. Wayashakam, Abiyah, Malak, Babakwar, Wayakwara, Lakal, Ibadyak, Wayadabar, Af, Kal, Harabarar Yam, Hala, Bazan Yah, Wayaya Rawa, Hanashayam, Maad. Genesis 20, verse 9. Wayakwara,
What's that word?
and called.
That word Korah. We've been seeing that a lot lately. You gotta take note of these words that we're seeing a lot and let that repetition drive them into your memory. Keep going.
Kanaron Khan. Abaya Malak. La Abaram. Wayamar. Lawa. Ma'ah.
And so look at that. That's a good example to learn on the way sentences are structured in Hebrew. Waya para'ah, abiyamalak, la abaraham. So, and called Abimelech to Abraham is the way that we would order that in Hebrew. Keep going.
Kanan Khan. Ma'ah. Aishayah. Lanawa. Wama. Kata'athya. Laka. Kaya. Haba'ath. I'll. Wa'il. Mama lakathya.
And that post was saying that chata'athia, that chata is the word for sin. And saying chata'athia, he's asking if, have I offended you? And the way that he's asking, have I offended you, is saying, have I sinned? Because there's no separation. Remember, our culture and the way that the Most High describes things in the scripture is based on your actions, not your feelings. This society tells you that you can be offended if you don't like, a tone or a look or something. The scripture, offense is based on whether somebody sinned against you, whether somebody did something outside of these laws. Keep going.
Khan. Kata'a. Kadalah. Ma'ishayam. Ashar. La'ah. Yaishawa. Aishayath. Imaja. Genesis 20, verse 10. Wayamar. Abaya Malak. Al. Abaram. Ma. Rayath. Kaya. Aishayath. Ath. Hadabar. Hazah. Genesis 20, verse 11. Wayamar. Abaram. Kaya. Amarathya. Rock. Ayan. Yarath. Alayam. Bamakwa Wam. Hazah. Waharaga Wanya. I'll.
Harag is to delete somebody. Harag is to unalive somebody. Keep going.
Khan. Dabar. Ashakya.
All right, back to the English. Verse 5.
Khan. Genesis chapter 20, verse 5. Said he not unto me, she is my sister, and she, even she herself said, he is my brother. In the integrity of my heart and innocency of my hands have I done this. Verse 6. And the Most High said unto him in a dream, Yea, I know that thou did this in the integrity of thy heart, for I also withheld thee from sinning against me.
So the Lord said, I know you didn't know what you was doing. That's why I stopped you from actually going into her and completing this thing. Keep going.
Therefore suffered I thee not to touch her. Verse 7. Now therefore restore the man his wife, for he is a prophet, and he shall pray for thee, and thou shalt live. And if thou restore her not, know thou that thou shalt surely die, thou and all that are thine.
You ain't got a choice in the matter. You're gonna go fix this right now. Go ahead.
Hold up, Salakia, if I may, to let you know, put this in your footnotes, because the Christian church would say that, Abraham lied. He lied. So they would push that. He wasn't a righteous man. He's a liar.
Right.
And this is one of the doctrines that's out there. So, if you have to make a note of the reason why he said what he said. Because constantly he's going through, these other nations, and these other nations not following God.
Right.
You know what I mean? And he can see it. So this is the reason why he said this. And this is the reason why the Most High, check that heathen nation to let him know, the reason why he done it.
Yeah. And that's facts, and that's deep. Because, sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do. He knew, and he was right. He knew that if they saw him coming through, saw this random foreigner coming through their nation with a beautiful woman, they was just going, that was it. They would get rid of him and take her. And so he was trying to, maneuver his way through that. But the Christian church is going to use that to say, well, Abraham lied, so I can lie. It's like they take the Christian church loves every mistake or every sin that some man in the Bible made, because then it becomes an excuse for them. Then they can say, well, David committed adultery. Matter of fact, they can say, well, Lot had incestuous sex with his daughter. So now the white man probably down in Kentucky somewhere using that scripture.
Right.
That's not how it works. Read.
Verse 8. Therefore, Abimelech rose early in the morning and called all his servants and told all these things in their ears. And the men were sore afraid. Verse 9. Then Abimelech called Abraham and said unto him, What hast thou done unto us? And what have I offended thee, that thou hast brought on me and on my kingdom a great sin? Thou hast done deeds unto me that ought not to be done. Verse 10.
Wait, hold on, it's Salakia. That right there, gotta watch out. That's another scripture they would use that the Most High was dealing with another nation. You know what I mean? So, because he said, what you try to bring sin into this nation, because this is a righteous nation. So you got to watch out for that too, because they will pull that also to let you know the Most High is dealing with another nation.
That's a real stretch right there.
Yeah, but the stretch is being done.
Yeah. Oh yeah. And that's all Christians are good at. That's all Christians are good at, stretching and manipulating the scriptures to try and weasel their way in there so they can not only be sinful, adulterous, incestuous perverts, but so that they can say the Lord loves them while they're doing it. But if you actually open it up, that doesn't last very long. That falls apart real quick. Keep reading.
Verse 10. And Abimelech said unto Abraham, What sawest thou, that thou hast done this thing? Verse 11. And Abraham said, Because I thought, surely the fear of the Most High is not in this place, and they will slay me for my wife's sake.
All right, back to the Hebrew.
Genesis chapter 20, verse 12. Wagam, Amanah, Akathya, Bath, Abayah, Hawa, Akah, La'ah, Bath, Amayah, Wathahaya, Layah, Lama,
Lasha.
Salaki, sir. Lasha. Genesis Chapter 20, verse 13. Wayahaya Kashar Atha Aiwa Afya Alahayam Babayath Abayah Wa'amar La Za Kasadaka Ashar Daishaya Imadya Al Kal Hamakwa Wam Ashar Nabawa Shama Amarya Laya Akaya
That Akia, my brother, Akia.
Slakia Akya Hawa Genesis chapter 20 verse 14. Wayakwak Abiyamalak Tazan Wabakwar Waibadyam Washapakatha Wayathan La'abaraham Wayashab Lawa Af Shara Ashafwa. Verse 15. Wayamar Abaya Malak Hana Aratazaya Lapanya Laka Lapanyaka Batawab Ba'ayan Yaka Shab. Verse 16. Walashara Amar Hana Nathathaya.
That Nathathia is give.
Salakia Nathathia Alap Kasap La Kayaka.
La Akika, because remember, break that down. It's all from that word ak. La Akika. So it's to your brother.
Come. La Akyaka. Hana. Hawa. Laka. Kasawath. Ayanyam. Lakal. Ashar. Aithaka. Wa'ath. Kal. Wanakakath.
Perfect.
Verse 17. Wayathap la Wayathapal la
Wayatha Palal, that's based on that word Palal again, which is prayer.
Abraham, Al, Ha-Alahaya, Wayarapa, Alahaya, Af, Abaya, Malaka,
Abimelech's name again.
Wa'af, Ashathwa, Wa'ma'af, Yawa, Waya Ladwa. Verse 18. Kaya, Itazar,
Remember, in Hebrew, a lot of times we emphasize something by repeating the word twice. Keep going.
Yahweh, Ba'id, Kal, Rakam, Labayath, Abayamalaka.
So in this case, the thing that's being emphasized is the Lord closing up completely all of the wombs of all of Abimelech's house, because he had to rectify what he did by getting ready to take Sarah. Keep going.
Isle, Dabar, Sharah, Ashaf, Abaram, Genesis chapter 21, verse 1.
Back to the English. Verse 12.
Genesis chapter 20, verse 12. And yet, indeed, she is my sister. She is the daughter of my father, but not the daughter of my mother.
Now, this might be, the white man loves this verse because he loves anything that sounds perverted to him in the Bible.
Right.
This is not Abraham saying that she was his literal sister. And this is, you know how easily we can go to chapter 11 and verse 31. This is not in the Hebrew language, in the Hebrew culture, which has been so long co-opted by the white man. In our culture, there's a lot of slang. There's a lot of loose terms. When you give a number, it's not an exact number. When you say a thing like sister or brother, you're my brother, you're my brother, you're my sister. You were not born from my mother and my father. That language is all through the Bible. That's the way we talk. Sister cannot, and it doesn't have to be that broad. It can also be as simple as, calling somebody a daughter might mean that they're that person's granddaughter or great-granddaughter. Calling somebody a brother might mean that he's your nephew. Our family terms are loose and interchangeable. It's slang because as a nation, we speak in family terms. Our nation is our brother and sister. We've always spoken in family terms. How many times was Christ called the son of David? Obviously, he was not the literal, immediate, direct son of David.
Right.
It's the way that we speak in our culture. It's the way we've always spoken. Read that scripture.
I don't want to con. Genesis chapter 11, verse 31. And Terah took Abram his son, and Lot, the son of Haran, his son's son, and Sarai, his daughter-in-law.
And Sarai, his what?
Sarai, his daughter-in-law.
Not Sarai, his daughter?
Sarai, his daughter-in-law.
Sarai. So it specifies right here that this is his daughter-in-law. Not his daughter, his daughter-in-law. So we fast forward back to the scripture you were just reading. Go back to that. If somebody's going to interpret this as Abraham saying that she was the literal daughter of his father, they're going to have to get around why chapter 11 referred to her as his father's daughter-in-law. Keep reading.
Genesis chapter 20, verse 12. And yet indeed she is my sister. She is the daughter of my father, but not the daughter of my mother. And she became my wife.
So what Abraham is really trying to do is, he's trying to work his words out to say, well, I didn't lie. She's my sister. But that's just the way we speak. Keep going.
Verse 13. And it came to pass, when the Most High caused me to wander from my father's house, that I said unto her, this is thy kindness, which thou shalt shew unto me. At every place whither we shall come, say of me, he is my brother. Verse 14. And Abimelech took sheep and oxen and men servants and women servants, and gave them unto Abraham, and restored him Sarah, his wife.
Because he knew that this was a man of the Lord, and he knew that the thing that he was getting ready to do, that the Most High was seething, looking at him, even thinking about doing this. So he was trying to give him everything he had. Hey, you good, right? We good, right? You got some ox, you want some sheep, you want some servants, we good, right? Keep going.
Verse 15. And Abimelech said, behold, my land is before thee. Dwell where it pleaseth thee. Verse 16. And unto Sarah he said, behold, I have given thy brother 1,000 pieces of silver. Behold, he is to thee a covering of the eyes, unto all that are with thee, and with all other. Thus she was reproved.
And that's how, just to be clear, like that's how it's always supposed to be when you see a man's wife. That man is like a covering of the eyes. You're not even supposed to notice that he got a woman with her, because that's his woman. And we really got to fix that in our culture today.
That's right.
The whole music industry is about adultery, damn near. And we really got to fix that, because you can never have brotherhood. You can never have a nation. You can never have any type of community if you can't respect another man's wife.
That's right.
Keep going.
Verse 17. So Abraham prayed unto the Most High, and the Most High healed Abimelech, and his wife, and his maidservants, and they bare children. Verse 18. For the Most High had fast closed up all the wombs of the house of Abimelech.
That was that word that was repeated in the Hebrew, because the Most High completely closed it up. The Lord sends a quick message. You better fix this thing real quick. Keep going.
Because of Sarah, Abraham's wife.
All right, so we're going to go back to the Hebrew. I'm going to knock these next couple out. Genesis, the 21st chapter and the first verse. Yahweh Pequad Asherah Kashar Amar Aisha Yahweh Lasharah Kashar Dabar, verse 2. Wathahar Wathalad Shara La Abraham Bun Lazaquanya La Mo'ad Ashar Dabar Aqua Alahayim, verse 3. Wa Abraham Asham Bunwa Hanawalad Lawa Ashar Yalada Lawa Shara Yatazachak Wayamal Abraham Ath Yatazachak Bunwa Bun Shemanath Yum Kashar Tazawa Athwa Alahayim, verse 5. Wa Abraham ban Ma'ath Shana Bahawalad Lawa Ath Yatazachak Bunwa, verse 6. Wa Amar Shara Tazachak Aisha Lawa Alahayim Kal Hashemai Yatazachak Lawa Laya, verse 7. Watha Amar Maya Malal La Abraham Hayana Yakwa Buniam, Shara, Kaya, Yoladathia, Bun, Lazaqanua. To the English, verse 1.
Genesis chapter 21, verse 1. And the Most High visited Sarah as he had said, and the Most High did unto Sarah as he had spoken. For Sarah conceived and bare Abraham a son in his old age, at the set time of which the Most High had spoken to him.
Remember, a few weeks ago we went into this. The Most High promised Abraham a son by Sarah, who at this point they were about 100 years old each, and that's what happened. They laughed, and that's how Isaac got his name. Keep reading.
Verse 3. And Abraham called the name of his son that was born unto him, whom Sarah bare to him, Isaac.
Yitazachak, which means I've laughed. Keep going.
Verse 4. And Abraham circumcised his son Isaac, being 8 days old, as the Most High had commanded him. Verse 5. And Abraham was 100 years old when his son Isaac was born unto him.
That's deep right there. Keep going.
Verse 6. And Sarah said, the Most High hath made me to laugh, so that all that hear will laugh with me.
Keep going.
Verse 7. And she said, who would have said unto Abraham that Sarah should have given children suck? For I have borne him a son in his old age.
I mean, can you imagine being 100 years old and being told you're about to have a child? You're about to be pregnant. You're about to get it on with your husband, get pregnant, and have a child and breastfeed the child at 100. Go ahead.
Was, if I may, also she said, without no pleasure.
Right.
So, you know what I mean? It wasn't, so she knew in the old age, like, I'm going to laugh that I'm going to give, I'm going to give birth, and you're going to give me pleasure?
Right. It was 100
sex
years
is
old.
pleasure. Yeah, sex is pleasure.
She's like, I'm about to get it on with my husband. We still doing that. All right, back to the Hebrew. 21 and verse 8. Wayagadal, Hayolad, Wayagamal, Wayaisha, Abraham, Mashatha, Gadawal, Bayawam, Hagamal, Ath Yasazakak. Verse 9. Wasara'ah, Shara, Ath Bun, Hagar, Hamatazarium, Ashar, Yaladah, Abraham, Matazchat, Watha'amar, La Abraham, Garash Ha'amah, Haza'ath, Wa'ath, Banah, Kayala'ah, Yairash, Ban Ha'amah, Haza'ath, I'm Bunya, I'm Yasasachat, Wayrai, Hadabar, Ma'ad, Ba'ayanya, Abraham, Awadath, Bunwa, verse 12, Wayamar, Alahayim, Al-Abraham, Al-Yarai, Ba'ayanyaka, Al-Hana'ar, Wa'al, Amathka, Kalashar, Ta'amar, Aliyaka Shara, Shemai, Bakwala, Kaya, Bayatazachat, Yakura'ah, Laka, Zarai, verse 13, Wagam, Ath, Ban Ha'amah, Lagoya, Ashimanyad, Kaya, Zerika, Hawa'ah, verse 14, Wayashikum, Abraham, Babakwah, Wayakwach, Lacham, Wachamath, Mayum, Wayathan, Al Hagar, Shum Al Shekhamah, Wa'af, Hayalad, Wayashalach, Wayashalakah, Wathalak, Wathathai, Bamadabar, Ba'ar, Shabbai. And back to the Hebrew verse, or to the English, verse 8.
Genesis chapter 20, verse 8. And the child grew and was weaned, and Abraham made a great feast the same day that Isaac was weaned. Verse 9. And Sarah saw the son of Hagar the Egyptian, which she had borne unto Abraham, mocking. Verse 10. Wherefore she said unto Abraham, Cast out this bondwoman and her son, for the son of the bondwoman shall not be heir with my son, even with Isaac.
So remember remember, as soon as Hagar had Abraham's child, she started getting puffed up. She started thinking that she was better than Sarah, and Sarah fixed that real quick. She turned the tables on her and got her thrown out the house.
So if I may, also put a note, you know what I'm saying, to the side for that scripture, because that's a cut to the Muslims for Ishmael.
Right.
All right. So always, because this is, because they believe Ishmael have the covenant.
But you know what they'll say.
Yeah, this is the scripture that will cut that.
Yeah, but you know they just say that the Bible is corrupted and mistranslated, because that's what everybody says when they don't like what's in the Bible. Then it becomes mistranslated and corrupted. Just like the LGBTQ community, they don't like what's in it, so they say that's mistranslated and corrupted, or that's not what that means. Everybody who doesn't like something that's in here, suddenly it was put in there, or it got lost in translation. All right. Keep going.
And also, we have to remember, Abraham had a lot of kids. I think he had 8 kids. So
Okay.
you had, but the promise goes, you know what I'm saying?
Right, and the Lord chose one lineage. One lineage. And keep that verse 2, verse 8. Don't forget. We talked a lot yesterday about the things that we don't celebrate, and holidays and birthdays we don't celebrate. But Abraham made a feast the day that Isaac was weaned. You could throw a party for whatever reason you want to throw a party. You just can't make your child a god on his birthday every year.
Right.
We like to party. We like to feast. Go ahead.
Verse 11. And the thing was very grievous in Abraham's sight because of his son.
So Abraham felt bad. That's still his son, right? He felt bad. Keep going.
Verse 12. And the Most High said unto Abraham, Let it not be grievous in thy sight because of the lad, and because of thy bondwoman, and all that Sarah hath said unto thee. Hearken unto her voice, for in Isaac shall thy seed be called. Verse 13. And also of the son of the bondwoman will I make a nation, because he is thy seed. Verse 14. And Abraham rose up early in the morning, and took bread and a bottle of water, and gave it unto Hagar, putting it on her shoulder and the child, and sent her away. And she departed and wandered in the wilderness of Beersheba.
So the Lord said, look, don't stress out about Ishmael too much, because Isaac's going to be big, and Isaac's going to be your lineage and your true heritage. But Ishmael's still going to be all right, and they're clearly all right. Back to the Hebrew, verse 15. You want to take that? Salaki. Oh, surprise. Can you bring me a paper towel?
Genesis chapter 21, verse 15. Wayakala wa Hamayam Man Hakamath Watasha Laka Af Hayalad Zakaf Akkad, Hashayakam. Verse 16. Wathalaka,
Wathalak, that's that word halak, which is to go.
Slakia, Wathalak, Wathashab, La, Managad, Harakak, Kamatakawaya, Kwasha, Kaya, Amara, Al, Ara, Bamawath, Hayalad, Wathashab, Managad, Wathasha, Af, Kwala, Wathabaka. Verse 17. Wayashamai, Alahayam, Af, Kwawal, Hanaar, Wayakwara, Malak, Alahayam, Al, Hagar, Man, Hashamayam, Wayamar, La, Ma, Maka, Hagar, Al, Dayaraya, Kaya, Shammai, Alahayam, Al, Quara, Quawal, Hanayar, Bawar,
Bashar.
Salakia, Bashar, Hawa, Sham, verse 18, Kawamya, Shaya, Af, Hanayar, Wahakaza, Yakwaya, Af, Yaraka, Bawa.
That yad could be in your hand. Yad is the word for hand. A lot of these words we're coming across are common words. And that's the beautiful thing about the Sabbath service is it really, allows the things that you learn when you try to work on the Hebrew and learn the Hebrew and tune into our Friday night classes or whatever you do on your own. Sabbath service allows you to drill that in and to really put it into practice. And when you read through these, you start to say, oh, I know what that word is. And you start to learn this faster than you realize. Keep going.
Count.
Oh, the what?
Wakadaza, Yakwaya, Af, Yadka, Bawa, Kaya, Laga, Waya.
Lagoya, we've been going over later. That's the word for nations or heathens. Heathen just means nations. Keep going.
Count. Karawal, Ashaya, Manwa. Verse 19. Wayapakwak, Alahaya, Af, Ayanya,
Wayapakwak, Alahayamatha Yunya, and open. And again, the sentence structure you learn it here is the Most High opened his eyes, but it's literally and open the Most High his eyes. Wayapakwak, Alahayam, Af Ayanya, Af being that word, that untranslatable word that connects the subject to its verb. Keep going.
Dalakan, Wathara,
Watch.
Bar, Mayam, Watalaka, Watamala, Af, Akamaf, Hakamaf, Mayam, Watashak, Af, Hanaar. Verse 20. Wayahaya, Alahaya, Af, Hanaar.
Wayahaya Alahayim Ath Hana'ai. So the Most High was with the boy. Keep going.
Kalawakan. Wayagadal, Wayashab, Badmad Bar, Wayahaya, Rabah, Quasha, verse 21. Wayashab, Bamadbar, Haran, Wathaqwa, Lawa, Amawa, Asha, Marataza, Matazarayam.
Back to the English, verse 15.
Genesis 21, verse 15. And the water was spent in the bottle, and she cast the child under one of the shrubs. Verse 16. And she went and sat her down over against him a good way off, as it were a bow shot. For she said, let me not see the death of the child. And she sat over against him, and lifted up her voice and wept.
So remember, this is Hagar, who was cast out with just a little bit of bread and a bottle of water. And so as soon as the bottle of water was gone, she was ready to give up. She put little Ishmael down in the bushes and went all the way across the way and said, I don't want to see the child die. Keep going.
Verse 17. And the Most High heard the voice of the lad, and the angel of the Most High called to Hagar out of heaven, and said unto her, what aileth thee, Hagar? Fear not, for the Most High hath heard the voice of the lad where he is. Verse 18. Arise, lift up the lad, and hold him in thine hand, for I will make him a great nation. Verse 19. And the Most High opened her eyes, and she saw a well of water, and she went and filled the bottle with water, and gave the lad drink. Verse 20. And the Most High was with the lad, and he grew, and dwelt in the wilderness, and became an archer.
So remember, the other nations had their purpose and had their blessings, and the Lord, used them for various reasons. But the Lord had one chosen lineage, and this was not it. But he gave Ishmael something. Keep going.
Verse 21. And he dwelt in the wilderness of Paran, and his mother took him a wife out of the land of Egypt.
All right. Back to the Hebrew. I'm going to take this last set. Genesis, the 21st chapter, the 22nd verse. Wayahaya bayath ha'awa'ah wayamar abiyamalak wapayakal. Am I in the wrong spot? No, I'm in the right spot. Shar Tazabawa al Abraham La Amar Alahayim Imka Bakal Ashar Atha Aisha, verse 23. Wa Aitha Ashabai Laya Ba'alahayim Hana Am Dashquar Laya Walin Lenayanya Walenikadya Kakasad Ashar Aishayathia Imika the Aisha Imadya Wa'ain Harataza Ashar Garatha Ba, verse 24, Wayamar Abraham Anakia Ashabia, verse 25, Wahawakach Abraham Ath Abayamalak Al Adawath Ba'ar Hamayam Ashar Gazalwa Ibadia Abiyamalak, verse 26, Wayamar Abiyamalak La'ah Yadaithya Maya Aisha Ath Hadabar Hazah Wagum Atha La'ah Hagadath Laya Wagum Anakya La'ah Shemaithya Balathia Hayawam, verse 27, Wayakwach Abraham Kazaan Wabakwar Wayathan La Abiyamalak Wayakarathwa Shunyam Barayath, verse 28, Wayatazab Abraham Ath Shabai Kabashath Atazaan Labedahan. Back to the English, verse 21 or 22.
Oh, God.
Well, I'll give you some more.
Yeah. The smoke is getting to me. And it came to pass at the time that Abimelech and Phicol, the chief captain of the host, spake unto Abraham, saying, The Most High is with thee in all that thou doest. Verse 23, Now therefore swear unto me hereby the Most High, that thou wilt not deal falsely with me, nor with my son, nor with my son's son, but according to the kindness that I have done unto thee. Thou shalt do unto me and to the land where thou hast sojourned. Verse 24, And Abraham said, I swear. Verse 25,
What?
And Abraham reproved Abimelech because of a well of water, which Amalek's servants had violently taken away. Verse 26, And Amalek said, I wot not who hath done this thing, neither didst thou tell me, neither yet heard I of it but today. Verse 27, And Abraham took sheep and oxen and gave unto Abimelech, and both of them made a covenant. Verse 28, And Abraham set 7 ewe lambs of the flock by themselves.
All right, so now we're going to talk about Abraham setting down and setting up. And next week, we're going to pick it up right back at verse 29 in the 21st chapter. And These stories in Genesis are essential, and it's a blessing to be able to go through them in this Sabbath service. With that, I mod him up here. Paul, which means horn. Yeah, young, which means wine.
La Yasharallah, which means to Israel.
Paul, which means horn. And Majim in the room, which means stand. So Punya Hakwadum, which means turn and face the east. The Lord's Prayer in the Hebrew. Abanawa. Shabbat Shemayim. Kadash Hayah. Shamka. Yahweh. Balakaka. Taba'ah. Ratazaka. Hayah. Aisha. Barataza. Hawa. Hayah. Bashemayim. Nathanlanaw. Makam. Kaliwam. Wasalakanaw. Kawathnua. Kasalaknua. Kawathnanaw. Wala'ah. Tabayano. I want to say one. Ball. Hawashano. Mayan. Ra. Kaya. Laka. Hamalakwa. Wa'ala. Wahasa Parah. I will love you. Amen. In the English, our Father, which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Yahweh, thy kingdom come. Thy will be done in earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread. Forgive us our debts. We forgive our debtors. Lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, and the power, and the glory, forever. So be it. Pray for the power. Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Baba Kushah, Nathanlanaw, Akah, Arpa'ah, Kalmaka Allah, Wakalmadawa, Akah, Matahar, Amatazrayim, Akah, Lakwayam, Amathiam, Akah, Araka'awa, Hatama'ala, Agarashan, Ba'ashem Yahushai, the water Amen. In the English, Yahweh, in the name of Yahushai, please give us the power. The power to heal all manner of sickness, all manner of disease, power to cleanse the lepers, power to raise the dead, power against unclean spirits, to cast them out. In the name of Yahushai, thank you. So be it. Psalms 121 in the Hebrew. Asha'a Ayanya. Al-Haraya. Ma'ayan. Yaba'a. Isaiah. Ma'an. Yahweh. Aisha. Shemayim. Wa'arataza. Al-Yathan. Amawat. Regalika. Al-Yanawam. Shamarka. Kana. La'ayanawam. Wal'aya Yashan. Shomar Yasha'al. Yahweh. Shamarka, Yahweh, Tazalka, Aliyah, Yom Yunka, Yomum, Hashmash, Ayakaka, Wayrak, Walayala, Yahweh, Yashamarka, Kalra, Yashamar, Athlapashka, Yahweh, Yashamar Tazalka, Babawaka, Aitha, Wa'aida Walam. In English, I will lift up mine eyes into the hills. From whence cometh my help? My help cometh from Yahweh, which made heaven and earth. You will not suffer thy foot to be moved. He that keepeth thee will not slumber.
slumber.
Behold,
Behold,
he that keepeth Israel
he that keepeth Israel
shall neither slumber nor sleep.
shall neither slumber nor sleep.
Yahweh is thy keeper.
Yahweh is thy keeper.
Yahweh is thy shade upon thy right hand.
Yahweh is thy shade upon the right.
The sun shall not smite thee by day,
The sun shall not smite thee by day,
nor the moon by night.
nor the moon by night.
Yahweh shall preserve thee from all evil.
Yahweh shall preserve thee from all evil.
He shall preserve thy soul.
He shall preserve thy soul.
Yahweh shall preserve thy going out
Yahweh shall preserve thy going out
and thy coming in
and thy coming in
from this time forth
from this time forth
and even forevermore.
and even forevermore.
Psalms 83 in the Hebrew. Alahayim,
Alahayim,
Al-Damayalaka,
Al-Damayalaka,
Al-Taka-Arash,
Al-Takarash,
Al-Tashakwat,
Al-Tashaqwa,
Al-Kayahana,
Kayahana,
Awiyadika,
Awiyadika,
Yahamiyawan,
Yahamayawan,
Omishanayika,
Rash,
Nasha'aw,
Ashram,
Ra'ash, Alaimaka, Ya'ira Yumwa, Sawab,
Sawab,
Wayata Aitaswa, Ayas of Wanyaka, Amaru,
Amar,
Akawa, Wanakakiru,
Kak,
Magoya,
God,
Wala'ah,
Wa'ah,
Yazakar, Sham Yasha'al,
Shem Yashal,
Iwad, Kaya,
Kaya,
Aitaswa,
Aitaswa,
La,
La,
Yakadu,
Kak,
Alika,
Ali,
Bayaf,
Bayaf,
Yakarafka, Ahalia, Adawam, Wayashamalia,
Ashram,
Mo'aba, Wahagari, Gabal, Wa'aimuan, Wa'aimalak, Palashaf, I'm Yeshabia, Tazawar, Gamashawar, Nalawa, Imam, Aywa, Zarawat, Labanyalawat, Salah, Aishalam, Kamadi, Kasayasara, Kayabian, Banachal, Bayashwan, Nashamadu, Bayanda Ara, Hayawa, Daman, La'adama, Shayathamwa, Yadiyamua, Ka'ira, because of Abba, because of Bach, because of Zalmanah, calling to say, Kamwa, Ashar, Amarwa, they were shot, Lanawa, Ah, Na'awa, Alahayim, Alahayah, Shayathamwa, Kadagala, Kakwash, Lapanyaraka, Ka'ash, Ira, Wakalahaba, Galahat, Hari, Kantaradapna, Basairaka, Wabasopaka, Sabahalam, Balaa, Panyaham, Kalawam, Wayabakwashwa, Shumka, Yahawa, Yabashwa, Wayabahawa, Ijai, Wayakafarwa, Wayabadwa, Wayadaiwa, Kaya, Atha, Shumka, Yahawa, Labadka, Iliwan, Al-Hakal Aratiza. In English, keep not thou silence, O my power.
Keep not thy silence, O power.
And hold not thy peace.
Hold not thy peace.
And be not still, O power.
Be not still, O power.
For lo,
Lo,
thine enemies make a tumult.
Thy enemies make tumult.
And they that hate thee
They that hate thee
have lifted up the head.
lifted up their head.
They have taken crafty counsel against thy people.
They have taken crafty counsel against thy
And
people.
consulted against thy hidden ones.
Consult against thy hidden.
They have said, come, let us cut them off from your nation. That the name of Israel
The name of Israel
may be no more in remembrance.
be no more in remembrance.
For they have consulted together with one consent.
They have consulted together with one consent.
They are confederate against thee.
They are confederate against
The tabernacles of Edom,
the tabernacles of Edom,
and the Ishmaelites,
The Ishmaelites,
of Moab,
Moab,
the Hagarenes,
the Hagarenes,
the Baal,
the Baal,
and Ammon,
Ammon,
Amalek,
Amalek,
the Philistines,
Philistines,
with the inhabitants of Tyre.
with the inhabitants of Tyre.
The sword also is joined with them.
Soil also joined with them.
They have hope in the children of Lot.
Hope in the children of God.
Salah,
Salah,
do unto them
do unto them
as unto the Midianites,
as unto the Midianites,
as to Sisera,
as to Sisera,
as to Jabin,
as to Jabin,
at the brook of Kison,
the book of Kison,
perish at Endor.
perish at Endor.
They became as dung for the earth.
Became as dung for the earth.
Make their nobles like a red,
Make the nobles like a red,
like Zaeb.
like Zaeb.
Yea,
Yea,
all their princes as Zabah,
all the princes of God,
and as Zalmunna,
as Zalmunna,
who said,
who said,
let us take to ourselves
let's take to ourselves
the house of the Most High possession.
the house of the Most High in position.
O my power,
O my power,
Make them like a wheel.
Make them like a wheel.
As the stubble before the wind.
As the stubble before the wind.
As the fire burneth the wood.
As the fire burneth the wood.
As the flame setteth the mountains on fire.
The flame sets the mountains on fire.
So persecute them with thy tempest.
So persecute them with thy tempest.
And make them afraid with thy storm.
Make them afraid with thy storm.
Fill their faces with shame.
Fill their faces with shame.
That they may seek thy name.
They may seek thy name.
O Yahweh.
O Yahweh.
Let them be confounded.
Let them be confounded.
And troubled forever.
And troubled forever.
Yea,
Yea.
let them be put to shame.
Let them be put to shame.
And perish.
And perish.
That men may know
And they may know
that thou, whose name alone
His name alone
is Yahweh,
is Yahweh.
art the most high
Art the Most High.
over all the earth.
All the earth.
The blessings in the Hebrew. Barak thy Yahweh.
Barak thy Yahweh.
Wa Yahweh Shai.
Wa Yahweh Shai.
Wa Meyak Allah.
Wa Meyak
Wa Alahai.
Wa Alahai.
Matazab Yah.
Yah.
Alawap Yahana. Ha'alawap you. Hasaranyum. Hapataziyanyum. Hakayayalim. Wahakwakim. Yahweh. Hashem Yahweh Shai. Wada Aman. In the English. Bless you, Yahweh.
Blessed be Yahweh.
Yahweh Shai.
Yahweh Shai.
And Michael.
Michael.
The angels.
The angels.
Commanding General Yohanan.
Commanding General Yohanan.
The generals.
Generals.
The captains.
Captains.
The officers.
The officers.
The troopers.
Troopers.
And assistants.
And assistants.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
In the name of Yahweh Shai.
In the name of Yahweh Shai.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So be it.
So be it.
The curses. Blessed are you, Yahweh,
Blessed are you, Yahweh.
King of heaven and earth,
King of heaven and earth.
and all things living.
And all things living.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
In the name of Yahweh
In
Shai.
the name of Yahweh Shai.
Listen to us now.
Listen to us now.
Right now.
Right now.
Send evils and curses.
Send evils and
And
curses.
punishment and destruction
Punishment and destruction.
to the heathen
To the heathen.
that speak against
That
us.
speak against
Thy
us.
prophets,
Thy prophets.
the teachers,
The teachers,
the princes,
the princes,
the priests,
the priests,
the Israelite brothers,
the Israelite brothers,
and the school.
and the school.
Send evils and curses.
Send evils and curses.
And punishment and destruction
Punishment and destruction.
to the heathen.
To the heathen.
And shake loose
That shake loose
the treasure
the
of
treasure
the rich of Israel
of the rich of Israel.
that refuse to give to the
They
school.
refuse to give to the school.
Force their riches
Force their riches.
to enter into thy sanctuary.
Enter thy sanctuary.
Send evils and curses
Send evils and
and
curses.
punishment and destruction
Punishment and destruction.
to the Edomites,
To the Edomites,
nations,
the
and
nations,
their drug dealers,
the drug
the
dealers,
court system,
court
the
system,
prison
the
system,
prison system,
Planned Parenthood,
Planned Parenthood,
all the governments of our enemies,
all the governments of our enemies,
Amalek synagogues and armies,
Amalek synagogues and
the
armies,
Roman Catholic Church,
Roman Catholic Church,
the Pope,
the Pope,
Islam,
Islam,
Christianity,
Christianity,
Egyptology,
Egyptology,
militia,
militia,
Ku Klux Klan,
Ku Klux Klan,
Aryan Nation,
Aryan Nation,
skinheads,
skinheads,
Tasi Komatasi,
Oscar,
the gay movement,
gay
the
movement,
lesbian
the
movement,
lesbian movement,
spies,
spies,
workers of witchcraft,
workers of witchcraft,
NASA space program, the Army,
Army,
Navy,
Navy,
Air Force,
Air Force,
Marines,
Marines,
Wall Street,
Wall Street,
open up the internet,
open up the internet,
and the airwaves,
and the airwaves,
the cable access channels,
cable access
the
channels,
radio channels,
radio channels,
convict the spirit,
convict the spirit,
any of thy people
any of thy
that
people
seek to stop
that
us
seek to stop
and
us,
bring swift destruction
and bring swift
to
destruction
all the heathens
to all the
that
heathens
stand in the way
that stand in the
or
way,
try to stop
that
us
try to stop
from
us,
broadcasting your word
broadcasting your words
throughout the planet Earth.
throughout planet Earth.
Let loose all the plagues,
Let loose all the plagues,
cause them to go to and fro
cause them to go to and fro
through the earth and consume them.
Consume them.
Let the plagues
Let the plagues
take the house of the thief
take the house of the
and
thief
the murderer.
and the murderer.
Let Yahweh Shai,
Yahweh Shai,
Michael and Gabriel
Michael and Gabriel,
come down with the flying saucers
down by the
and punish all the heathens
punish all the
that
heathens
come up against
that
us
come up against us.
as we speak thy words,
Speak thy word.
cause it to be known by all.
Cause it to be known by all.
That is the angels that have done it.
That is the angels that have done it.
Cause it to be spread through the media
Cause it to be spread through the media
throughout the whole world.
throughout the whole world.
Cause them to shake at thy coming.
Cause it to shake it out.
In the name of Yahweh
In
Shai.
the name of Yahweh Shai.
Thank you always.
Thank you always.
So be it.
So be it.
Sorry, face the front. I'll give one courtesy salute, men of Israel. Imadim Shabbat. Imadim Barak. Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai Barakathon. Yajamatah. Sorry, face the sister. I'll give one courtesy salute to the sister, men of Israel. Imadim Shabbat. Imadim Barak. Yahweh Shamar. Alathum Hashem Yahweh Shai. Yahweh
Yahweh,
Shamar.
Shamar,
Al.
I,
Athon.
Athan,
Ba'ashem.
Barashem,
Yahweh Shai.
Yahweh Shai.
Yajamatah. Dismissed.
Okay.
Oh, that's good.
Okay.
Does anybody want to be anointed?
Yes.
Come up. Come on up, sister.
Next week, we starting at Genesis chapter 21, verse 29. Shalom.